Oi pessoal, é Wombat. E esse é o Mapa do Brasil. Hi guys, it's Wombat, and what you just experienced was me failing horribly trying to speak Portuguese. And the reason I tried to do it because I wanted to greet you on this map, a Brazilian map called Mapa RBR or Mapa Roads Brazil. Obviously then a Brazilian map which is enormous. This map is on the 1 to 10 scale, but unfortunately I do not know how many kilometers of road that is included here. My best guess is tens of thousands, seriously, tens of thousands. And I'll show you the map in a bit so you know why I'm saying that. But before we do, just a couple of things I want to point out about the map. Since it is one of those Brazilian maps you've never heard of, it's probably no surprise that all information on the website where you buy this map, yes, you do buy it, everything on that site is in Portuguese. There's a complete focus on people who actually speak Portuguese, and obviously also people who probably are from Brazil. But using Google Translate, it's no problem navigating the site. The cost then of this map is 8 or 9 euros, or in reality 80 real, which is Brazilian currency. But when you've bought the map, you're set for life, and life in this case is probably gonna be a very long time, because this is a map that's been around for a long time. It has a lot of fans. On Facebook alone there are more than 10,000 people following this map. So it's probably gonna be around for a while, and it has been, and you'll see that if you go to the web page that not only do they offer this map and videos on this map, they also offer different mods that are made by the team or specifically for this map. Not that they won't work with other maps as well, but they are designed with this map in mind specifically. And one more thing. Yes, I am in a Scania, but this time around I am not in a truck. I'm actually driving a bus. And it's not a habit I'm going to implement in my videos or even in my personal life as an ETS2 player. It is something I'm doing here now just to demonstrate that this map do not only have full support for those of us who love to use trucks, it also has full support for those who want to use a bus. One final thing about the map is that it is actually not a standalone map, it is an add-on map. Unfortunately, even though the Mapa RBR Facebook site claims that this map is compatible with ETS2 version 1.32, it is not. Maybe it was in the last beta version, but in the current beta that came out just a couple of days ago, the game crashes every time you try to load this map. So it isn't compatible at the moment, but it will be. The guys behind the map have already come forward saying that the map will be released in a new version as soon as 1.32 is out of beta. And with that said, I think we are all ready to have a look at how you set this map up, what the map looks like, and some more footage perhaps. Let's do this. So since this map do not require its own profile, I'm just going to show you the order of the SCS files, and it's very simple. From bottom to top you just add part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then activato at the very top. The activato file is the def file. Now when you download the files you have pretty good file names for all of the files except the def file. It's called just def.scs, and if you are following me and have been for a while and are using some of the other maps that I'm using as well, well, you have other files also named def.scs. so in that case, when you have downloaded the def.scs for this map, just rename that file to Mapa Brazil or Mapa RBR or whatever you like before putting it in your mods folder. So as we are looking at the map now, Europe is to the right of this map. It's located basically where you would normally have EAA if you're running my big map setup. And this map has some 74 cities, about 200 new companies, and I think it is 90 different types of cargo, as well as 80 or 90 different additional trailers alongside the built-in cargo and trailers from SCS, obviously. There are 2 ferry connections from Mapa RBR to Calais on the European map. So there are 2 different access points in RBR to 1 point in Europe. But enough talk, let's have a look at some of the country roads. So on the countryside you have the serpentine roads, you have open roads, you have highways, you have smaller roads. Basically what you would expect from any map, really. Well, except perhaps the serpentine roads, that is, they are massive. But of course this map, one of the great things about this map are those serpentine roads. Another great feature is the cities, and I'm gonna try to show you a little bit of the cities and what they are like.
O sol nunca vai parar de brilhar como o meu coração. Eu sei que o mundo não vai parar de girar como o meu coração.
So it's a little bit difficult to explain how this road system works on this map, but to my right here I have the road that leads into the inner city. Then I go on to this road here, which is a regional road perhaps of some kind, and from that I then go over to the highway. And so you have 2, 4, 6 lines going in the same direction next to each other, and on the opposite side of the water here you have the same thing going in the other direction. So unnecessarily to say, the roads in the cities is just crazy big. So I find the roads in the city to be very complex, sometimes really difficult to haul on, because it is very difficult to see which road you should take, what exits you should go on to and not. And the GPS isn't always that accurate. I've been plenty of times taking an off-ramp just to be led straight to the next on-ramp again to get back on the highway. We have the same issue with GPS on the European maps from time to time, so it's a glitch, and unfortunately on a map with so many roads in the inner cities, I guess that is to be expected. But it is something I find a little difficult to handle from time to time. It's much better than when you get out of the cities and onto these beautiful country roads, the serpentine roads, as this one here. The views are absolutely stunning all over this map, I must say. It really is. There's a ton of other things I would love to show you from this map, but unfortunately we are running out of time. This is gonna be a very long video if I show you everything. But there is a couple of other things I wanted to mention, like these glitches here on the side of the road there. This is a paid map, and since it is a map you have to pay for, my expectancies regarding this map is a lot higher, and my requirements and demands for a paid map is much higher than for a free map. If I pay for it, it's gotta be perfect, and this map isn't. It's not that it has any more glitches like that than any other map, but since it does have them and I still have to pay for the map, I find that a bit unacceptable. There are the occasional free floating in the air sign, or even grass sometimes. It happens on this map just as it does on many other maps as well. But it is something it annoys me when I have paid for the map. The second issue I'm having with this map is the lack of gravel roads. There aren't really any gravel roads, at least I haven't found any yet, and I've been hauling for more than 12 hours IRL on this map now. There's a ton of map left for me to discover, obviously, but even so, I haven't found more than perhaps a kilometer or two of gravel roads, and that is a shame. It might be that both El Diablo, it's not called El Diablo, moron, it's called El Dorado, and EAA, both of those maps represent Brazil and they do have gravel roads. This one more or less doesn't, and it could be that the other maps isn't reflecting the real Brazil, and that this map does. But my feeling is that there are a lot of gravel roads on in Brazil, and I wish there were some of those on this map too. But again, I haven't been all over the place. There might be a lot of them. I just haven't found them yet. What do I know? And that's what I had to say about this map, and I try to keep all my videos nowadays under 15 minutes, but in this case it was simply impossible, so I do apologize for this being a bit longer than that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please click the like button, and if you haven't already done so, also the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about the map in the comments. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.